Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, the Daily Forex. Today's video I'm going to share with you guys how to grow a small account into a big account on boom and crash indices. We're going to start on boom 1000 index, and I'm going to share with you guys how to catch spikes and also scalp the market, taking advantages of small price movements from the market. Alright, so I want you guys to pay a very close attention to everything that I'm about to share with you guys in this video. First and foremost, we're going to start on the parameters. I'm going to share with you guys the setup for this strategy. First, on the main window, we'll put on alligator, moving average, and in the indicator window 1, I use the relative strength index, the MACD, and the moving average. So we'll go on the alligator, jaw period on 14, teeth period on 8, the lips period on 14, just as you can see right here. So these are the parameters for the alligator. The jaw, I put that on 3 pixels with the color blue. The teeth, I use the color white on 1 pixels. The lips, I put that on 3 pixels and the color blue. Alright, the method is smooth. Then I apply to median price. Okay, then you click on done. Right, so the second indicator is going to be the moving average. This is very important. You put the period on 7, shift 0, method simple. You apply to close. The style, you put that on 3 pixels with the color purple, right? Then the straight line pattern, just as you can see, then you click that on done. The indicator window 1, you put on the relative strength index, period 14, you apply to close. All right, then for levels, put that on 85 and 12, very necessary. Okay, the style, you put that on 3 pixels with the color black. On this middle line, you click on done. It will take you back to the main window, whereby you put on the style on 1 pixels with the color white. Okay, the color of your screen, it should be the color of your screen die. Then you should click on done. All right, then the MACD indicator. Remember that every indicator we're using for this strategy is very important for us to be able to get an accurate, signal. We'll put on the MACD below the relative strength index, fast EMA 20, slow EMA 80, MACD SMA 13. You apply to close. For the time frame, you put that on all time frames. The style, you put that on 4 pixels with color black. For the main, the signal, you put that on red on 4 pixels, right? With this first red line, you click on done. All right, the moving average is going to be the same on the main window. Though you put that on period 7, shift 0, method is simple. Then you apply to close. The style, you put that on 3 pixels with the purple line right here. Then you click on done. All right, so these are the indicator and for this strategy on boom 1000 index. All right, now we can see that on the boom 1000 index right here, we know that on average 1 spikes occur in price series every 1000 ticks. So basically this is to tell us that this market is eventually volatile. You can see that there are many spikes on the market. So you zoom out, you want to make sure that you are using the third and second zoom level. Okay, the third and second zoom level. Now this is the first zoom level. We're going to call this 0 zoom. Okay, zoom 0, 1, 2, 3. So you can use the second zoom level, all right, which is this one right here. So now, how do we catch spikes? Let's begin with the spike. Now remember that when you are using this indicator, there will be a certain moments whereby the MACD will not touch the level of 12, but the moving average will touch the level of 12. It will still give you an accurate signal for a buy, for the market to spike. All right, if we take a look at this one right here, the moving average was below the level of 12. Immediately it went below the level of 12, and we can see that if you shift the chart towards the left hand side, it matches, right? It will touch the level of 12, but when you shift it towards this direction, it won't be able to touch that level. So you want to make sure that you put that towards the left hand side. Now you can see that at this point right here, when it touches and crosses below the level of 12, you can see that all it took was 2 candles away, 1, 2, and there was a very long spike at this point in time. All right, now if we take a look at this point right here as well, at this point here, there was a spike. When it's below the level of 10, there was a spike. All right, very perfect, guys. As you can see, very perfect. Below the level of 12, there was a spike. Now if you want to grow your small account using just caching spikes method only, this is what you need to watch out for on the boom market. All right, boom horizontal index, as you can see right here. Very perfect. Okay, very perfect strategy. If we go towards the trend line right here, towards the current market chart right here, you can see that it eventually still works. Take a look. This is a spike that just happened on live, right? This is live, guys. You can see this is a spike that just happened at this point right here. Immediately the MACD and the moving average crosses below the level of 12. If you take a look, you can see that the lines are below the level of 12 right there. And at this point, trace it to me, guys, it was at this point here one, and the spike came through at this point in time. Now I just show you guys how you'll be able to catch spike on the boom horizontal index. Now how do you scalp the market, take advantage of small price movement? Now how do you do this? You wait until there's a crossing between the moving average and the MACD above the level of 85, which is the overbought. You need to be above this point, above. Then you take a look at the alligator lines. These blue lines here are the alligator lines. When the moving average here crosses below the alligator lines at this point, you go in for 4 to 5 candlesticks. Do not place a sell. Do not exceed 5 candles. If not, you're gonna end up blowing up your account. Now the reason I said that you're gonna end up blowing up your account is because this market can spike at any given point in time during the overbought, whereby the MACD is towards the upward trend. The market could spike. I believe that you might have experienced a situation whereby during the overbought, right, the market was supposed to sell for a very long period of time, but the market continued to buy. That means that the market is very volatile, so you want to be extremely careful. So that's why we're using this strategy and indicators to help us see the next price movement for either a buy or a sell, if the market is going to spike or is going to sell on the bull market. So I hope you understand what I'm saying to you guys. Now take a look at this point here. Remember that the MACD and the moving average need to be above, but there might be an instant whereby the MACD will not be able to cross above the level of 85, but the moving average will cross. It will still give you an accurate signal. Now you trace it from here towards the side here. From here you trace it towards the side. At this point in time, there was a crossing. That was perfect. All right, that was perfect. Now take a look at this point here. Trace it to me. They crossed above, right? They crossed above the moving average and the MACD. You go in after the cross above. You trace it here below. You need to break below, then you go in for 5 candlesticks. You can see that at this point right here there was a spike, right? But it is a very small spike. So this is the point whereby I was telling you guys that you need to go in for either 4 or 5 candlesticks. Do not exceed more than that, so that the spike does not come into the market. You can see that this spike only took 2 candlesticks, then it went in again for a sell before the spike happened. And if you take a look at this point, it was at the overbought when the spike happened here. All right, and if we trace here at this point here, you can see above the level of 85, it breaks down at this point here. Remember that whenever it crosses above this point, that was not the point. That is not going to be the point whereby you're going to place a sell. You need to wait until this moving average crosses, then you trace it and you see that it is during the upward trend and it's above the level of 85. You wait for the crossing before you enter for a sell. Okay, because during that point the tendency of the spike happening is extremely low, and even though there's going to be a spike, the spike that's going to come into the market is not going to be that big, so you are still safe on the market. All right, you are still safe on the market. Okay, and you want to make sure that you draw the lines towards the left hand side. Okay, towards the left hand side. All right, at this point here, there was a crossing above. You go in for a sell, and if you zoom out towards the first zoom level, you can see that even though here this MACD line did not even reach this point, so this is the accuracy. Here you can see the accuracy using the first zoom. All right, using the first zoom, you go in here, you go in for a sell. Then when you want to catch a spike, you wait until the level of 12, then you're able to catch a spike and take those profits as you know for a spike, right? Then you place a buy, you place a sell, scalp some more profit, take 4 to 5 candlesticks. All right, so I believe after watching this video, you'll be able to grow your small account on boom and crash indices. Meanwhile, on this trade we did on the boom 1000 index, so on our next video we're going to do on the crash market. So know that the boom and crash goes the same way, because it is the same type of trading, but only that this market goes the opposite direction. That's how I see it, and I know that that's definitely the way you're going to see it as well. All right, so if you found value in this video, do it to like and subscribe to the channel, the Daily Forex, and also join my Telegram community, right? The Daily Forex as well. On my Telegram community, I give you guys tips and strategies and also signals on forex trading, synthetic indices like volatility 75, volatility 25, and boom and crash trading as well. I give you guys signals, I give you guys strategy, I tell you the market condition, when and how to go into the market. All right, on that Telegram community, I get to communicate with you guys more often on my Telegram community. All right, so give this video a thumbs up if you found value, and I will see you guys on the next video.